Ortega in the red.
Malik jabbing with an open hand. He's going to get a call for that real quick.
He grabbed his arm and pulled him in.
Come get some. Malik's got to close that lead hand. He is going to eye gouge so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Huge chop by Ortega to the calf of Nottage.
Yeah, he's got his hands open and fingers pointed down.
Between rounds, I'll go say. Which one is doing it better?
Huge right hand by Ortega, checking the jaw of Malik Nottage. Malik hasn't closed his hands yet this round. Big jab by Malik. 1-2 from Ortega, sending Nottage back. Nottage's last fight, he got over on his wrestling. He seems to be trying to prove something in the kickboxing here, but Ortega is just too much for him right now.
Yeah, 90 seconds left here in the first round. I wonder, like you mentioned, his last fight was more so wrestling based. I wonder how much longer can he take these punches before he turns back and reverts back to that wrestling, to his grappling, to take things to the ground.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd have been wrestling already. He's taking some really, really rough shots, and he's just standing there waiting for more.
Yeah, both of these guys are definitely game opponents that we've seen here in the Combatagon before.
At 1-0 and 2-0, we're seeing like just such growth, especially in the area of Daniel Ortega from his last fight here in Fort Lauderdale. It's crazy how many times we repeat how impressed we are with the talent that we see on these combat night cards. I will say without a doubt, more talent here in Fort Lauderdale than in Orlando, without a doubt. At me if you don't agree, MMA Coach Ben on Instagram, but I'm right, South Florida forever. And Daniel Ortega is putting hands on Malik Nottage, jacking the jaw, running them back. Malik is back on his wrestling grind here, and Ortega says, not today, my friend.
Yeah, Malik just has to keep that chin down. Every time Ortega's popping that jab or just landing that cross from that southpaw stance, Malik Nottage's chin is wide up.
But Miles, you look so much cooler with your head up. And when they take pictures of you for Instagram, you'll be prettier with your head up. Sebastian or Sanibel, where there isn't any, and I can just go to bed in the quiet.
Yeah, even though Fort Lauderdale's open till 4, I'm not staying out that late.
Oof. You say that now as an old man, but I remember back in the day, Miles, as a young gentleman. I don't know if you ever partied, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe in college, but.
The hands of Malik Nottage open still, but I heard referee Troy Worthen give him a warning.
And rightfully so. John Jones ruined that for everybody.
I mean, you get one warning, right? Why don't you take it?
Let's just put someone's eyeball on a kebab and then just take, you know. It's like missed weight cuts at the professional level. Some people have just factored that 20% into their pay, and they're like, screw it. I'm coming in 3 pounds heavy.
Yeah, and then also, too, sometimes it's like you look at the other guy like, come on, you don't want to take the fight. It's just 3 pounds.
Oh,
so then that pressure is on that person, you know, to just take the fight, even though my opponent missed the weight that we were scheduled at.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. All of my fighters are on weight every time. I don't knock on wood or something, because I'll probably jinx myself there. It's the most important part of the job. You don't get to fight if you don't make weight.
So what do you think is worse? Missing weight or pulling out of the fight the week of?
Aren't they the same thing?
They could be.
Yeah, if the fight doesn't continue on.
Yeah. Now, It depends. Like, are you missing weight by like, it's 145, so we're fighting 146, but you miss at 146.4? Okay, things happen, scales differ. But if you're showing up for 145 at 151, you didn't even try. You were better off pulling out, as opposed to going, no, you're scared, bro. But what we can say for sure, neither Nottage or Ortega are scared. These boys have been letting it fly for 2 rounds. Ortega in on his first takedown. Nottage back up to his feet, but the hands are not locked. We're just cage pressing. Nottage doing a good job getting his hips off angle. Ortega looking to circle. He's in on that high crotch. Nottage shin blocking. Ortega looking to pull and trip.
That was great takedown defense there by Malik.
Malik's athleticism is fantastic. His balance, excellent. 10 seconds to go. Ortega hits him with that body head. That left down the pipe to the jaw of Nottage.
2 in the books. 1 to go.
Even though Daniel Ortega has the edge there with those first 2 rounds here, Malik Nottage is still hanging in there tough. It's just 1 or 2 things he might have to, tweak in his corner, but he definitely needs to finish going into this 3rd round here.
When you're as cut up as a guy like Malik is, all you gotta do is hit him once. When those muscles fire and they connect, sir, best of luck to you. You gotta survive the firepower.
Thanks again, everyone, for joining us for this installment of Combat Night here in Fort Lauderdale. We've still got 5 bouts headed your way, including our featherweight title fight.
With only 5 fights to go, we have trapped lightning in a bottle here. We're going to our 3rd round of an extremely exciting 155 bout. These boys are both looking to finish strong and take a decisive victory home with them. Spinning wheel kick by Nottage, misses by a mile. Ortega, too keen for all that spinny stuff. Gives Nottage a 1-2 for good measure.
Yeah, Malik just needs to, he's doing a good job of, continuing to move around, but he just needs to pop that jab, and then maybe a big overhand or a big cross to get Ortega out of there. Or like I mentioned before, he needs to finish.
Ortega turns you call for that overhand and let Nottage have it. Chopping the leg of Nottage by Ortega. Nottage doing his best to return the favor and whiffs it. Letting these boys throw against the cage. And we have the eye poke. Nottage has been using his fingers all night, not closing his hands, jabbing with his fingertips. This, I believe, is the 2nd warning. It should have been the 500th.
Interview.
Eye gouges are no laughing matter, guys. Your eyes are organs. Even though they don't have pain receptors, they are pivotal parts, well, of seeing. And you can't fight if you can't see. So, that's why we have rules.
And like we've been mentioning all fight, man, those fingers out there of Malik Nottage, it was only a matter of time before eye poke was going to happen.
His hands are wide open still, even as he's reaching out. He's jabbing to an open hand.
And he goes in for that eventual takedown.
He got a great takedown. Ortega worked back up to his feet. Nottage went for the suplex, but couldn't get it. Ortega doing a great job. He's hand stripping here. Nottage just beating his legs and butt up with knees. You know, Ortega wants some get back here. So once those hands open, if he can get out, expect him to start throwing things down Malik's way. Ortega turns the corner, he's out the door, Malik goes for it. Ortega puts hands on him. These guys are moving around so much. It's hard to keep track of the action. Ortega in on his double leg here, shucks Malik down to the floor. He's got the legs pinned, stepped over. He's in Khabib control, climbing up the body.
10 seconds left here in this very third round.
Malik standing up, doing a great job of trying to shake him off. Ortega trying to backpedal, maintain his control, but we run out of time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached a decision, a unanimous decision at that, for your winner, out of the red corner, Daniel Ortega.
Congratulations to Daniel Ortega, taking home the unanimous decision.